we're going to stay with this footage and just show it a little bit in a loop, because what you are seeing now is the most vivid footage so far of Jaisalmer under attack. You can see Indian air defenses operating over here. All of the blasts that you see in the sky are of Pakistani drones and missiles being intercepted. The integrated air defense that we have right now is working. It is smashing the incoming projectiles. Those are all missiles going off. If you thought you'd seen it all in Israel, what you are now seeing over the skies of Jammu, over the skies of Jaisalmer over here and elsewhere, this is just, it's something else. Massive explosions over the skies as these projectiles are taken out. India under attack tonight across several areas on our western front. We've got some information coming in at this stage that according to our sources in the armed forces, Pakistani drone attacks that you see over there along the western borders are being reported in several locations. They have effectively been engaged by our armed forces. There will be more updates which come in. However, inputs with respect to suicide attacks by terrorists at Pathankot or Rajouri are completely false. We've not reported that on our channel. If it does happen, then we're going to track that very closely. There is some news that's also huge which is coming in. I'm just looking to clarify it or verify it before I report it. Shiv, what we do have at this stage is an indicator that a Pakistani AWACS platform may have been taken down by the Indian Air Force on the Pakistani side in Pakistani Punjab. Again, we don't have footage of this. It's night, but this is the information that is tentatively coming in right now. There have been reports of an F-16 shot down. There have been reports of JF-17 shot down. There is some inaccurate information which has come in the midst of it all. So I think in terms of our conversation right now, Shiv, let's veer on the side of caution by telling our viewers that there is information which is coming in of substantial Pakistan Air Force losses at this stage. Shiv?
Vishnu, I agree with you. There's a lot of information coming in thick and fast. The F-16 fighter being shot down, we are reasonably sure that's confirmed because I've gotten that from my sources in the Air Force as well as the government. Information coming in from some government sources of a Pakistani airborne early warning aircraft being shot down is enormous news if confirmed to be true. We're talking about it right now because at least two government sources have given us that input. It isn't confirmed just yet. We're waiting for a confirmation, and I agree with you, Vishnu. If that does get confirmed, it would be a huge hit on Pakistan's Air Force. Just as a matter of detail, to tell our viewers that Pakistan operates two kinds of early warning aircraft. It has a small fleet of Saab 2000 Ariai aircraft from Sweden. It also operates the ZDKO-3 Karakoram Eagle AWACS aircraft supplied to them by who else but China. We don't know which of these two aircraft are in the air, but government sources saying that it's possible that an airborne early warning aircraft has been shot down. These are of course basically flying radars. For those of our viewers who may not be completely familiar, AWACS aircraft are which stands for Airborne Warning and Control System or Airborne Early Warning and Control System, are aircraft which have large, very powerful radars, which by virtue of their altitude have an amazing sweep of vision off the battlefield, of anything that they really want to look at, including aircraft, missile launches and things like that, and provide a very powerful sort of sensor platform in the air to warfighters. So if an AWACS has been shot down by India, and we will hopefully get a confirmation on that beyond the fog of war through which we're trying to report this very rapidly escalating story, would make it one of the biggest combat losses for Pakistan in a very long time. We have to be careful. Vishnu and I we are looking at messages we're getting on social media as well, acknowledging that NDT NDTV's reportage of this evolving situation is being seen to be the most responsible because, we are vetting information as much as we possible can in the constraints that we are under right now. There are multiple feeds of footage coming in. There are lots of inputs coming in from our network of reporters in Jammu, in Samba, in Pathankot, in Riyasi, in Bathinda, in Jaisalmer and elsewhere. And therefore, putting it all together live right now is something we want to be very, very cautious about because we are also aware that there is a degree of possible misinformation that can do the rounds, and therefore we will exercise caution while we report. F-16 shot down, airborne warning and control system, confirmation awaited, but indications coming in from the government that this may have happened, which indicates that things are definitely escalating with each passing minute. Vishnu, we also did receive an indication earlier that India's retaliation, is imminent. It's going to happen at any time. What shape or form that's going to take is anybody's guess. We don't know that. But remember that just hours ago today, India had already struck Lahore, with attack drones called the Harop. Whether India uses the same kinds of weaponry, different kinds of weaponry, we will of course not speculate on those operational details.
Dave, hang on for half a second. Our army sources telling us that there has been no movement of tanks on either side, and that media, there is a lot of irresponsible media. Unfortunately, I do need to say this. There are people who